In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know in order to use the Trading 212 app in 2026. There's been a lot of changes, so this is the most up-to-date version. So let's get straight into the video and cut out all the fluff. So the first thing that you're going to have to do is to actually download the Trading 212 app if you haven't already. You can do this on your mobile by just going into the app stores. On Android, it's the Google Play Store, and on iOS, it's the Apple App Store. Just type in Trading 212. Install it and then open it. If that's too complicated, you can also use the link in the description box down below. It will get you straight to the app and also a free fractional share worth up to £100. So once you've done that and you have it installed, or if you are on the desktop, you have it open, then what you have to do is to sign up using your details. You will have to put specific details, for example, your name, your address, and even your national insurance number. Now, once you have signed up to Trading 212, by default, you'll be put into the Trading 212 Invest account. Now, if you're starting out investing, this could be the most important decision that you're going to make, and that is which account type you are going to use. You can see that I have personally already set up my Trading 212 Invest account, and I've actually been using it for years. But if you're starting out, these are the main account types. Now, all I have to do is to go into where it says Invest. Now, here you will see a screen with all the different types of accounts you can have on Trading 212. For most people, including people in Europe, the Invest account will be the normal type of account that Trading 212 offers. However, if you are based in the UK, you can see we have a special type of account called the Stocks ISA. Now, this type of account is very powerful if you are based in the UK and also planning to invest for the long term. As you can see, I have my Stocks ISA account already set up, and I have also been using it for years. Within a Stocks and Shares ISA, you can deposit a maximum of £20,000 per tax year, and no matter how large your Stocks and Shares ISA becomes, whether it's 6 figures like mine, 7 figures, or even 8 figures, everything remains tax-free when you want to withdraw it. Now, if you are using a Trading 212 Invest account, you may have to pay taxes if you exceed certain thresholds, for example, capital gains tax, dividends tax, and even interest on cash if you want to enable that, and I'll be talking about that in a bit. So, for most people in the UK, the Trading 212 Stocks ISA will be the best account. However, you have to realize that, this is an ISA, individual savings account, so if you have an ISA somewhere else, for example, a lifetime ISA or even a cash ISA, you can't exceed the £20,000 per tax year allowance. Remember, this does reset every tax year, so it's okay to hold multiple different ISAs with whatever amount you have within them, as long as you're not exceeding the £20,000 per tax year ISA allowance. It used to be very simple, but now the rules have, changed quite a bit, so it's very important to understand this. If you have an ISA outside of Trading 212, Trading 212 won't know how much you have deposited within those accounts, so it's very important that you don't exceed £20,000 within all of your ISAs per tax year. So now that you understand the different types of accounts, I'm just going to use the Trading 212 Invest account to show what you can do. However, if you're based in the UK, it's probably best you go for the Stocks and Shares ISA. The two accounts are very similar, and I might just switch between the two throughout this tutorial. So once that's all done, you can start depositing within your Trading 212 account, and it's very easy to do that. All you have to do is to find where it says deposit on the home screen. As a blue button, you can see that. You just press that. So over here, you can decide how much you want to add. On Trading 212, you can start deposits with as little as £1. Link your bank and then press deposit. It's very simple. So once you've done that, here is how you can get a free fractional share worth up to £100, which will just be a bonus on your investing journey. So all you have to do is to press the 3 horizontal line menu over here. Scroll all the way down until you see the section Use Promo Code. And in this section, just enter the code JUBAIR and you should receive a free fractional share. So this is the Trading 212 portfolio screen, and this allows you to see the value of your portfolio. You can change it between different time axes, for example, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, and the maximum time period. So that's when you started up till the current date. Now, it's important to understand what a portfolio is, and just like an art portfolio, this is the collection of all your works or all of your investments in one place. Now, in order to see all of your investments, all you have to do is to drag this bar up here and you can see all of your investments. I only invest into just one fund in this Trading 212 Invest account. And as you can see, this is clearly displayed over here. This is in the Nasdaq 100. You can see currently this investment is down from when I purchased it. It's down by 2.06% or around £445. And that's one thing you have to realize about the stock market, is that over the short term, there are fluctuations both up and down. So if you do want to start investing, please don't put money that you might need in the next, 5 to 10 years, because the stock market could go down over that time period and it would be such a shame to sell at a loss. So whenever you buy an investment, it will be in your portfolio here, and using this graph, you are able to see the change in movement of your portfolio throughout different time periods. So obviously the main thing with trading 2-on-2 is that you can actually buy and sell investments. And this is exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. I can't tell you what to invest into. And there's one big reason as to why I can't tell you that. And that's because I simply don't know what the best investment is. If I did know, then I would be a very rich person. Now, in order to buy investments, all I have to do is to press the magnifying glass at the bottom of the screen. Now here you can see a list of different stocks and even ETFs. Stocks are basically companies that are traded publicly. Now you can buy a share of that company, so a very, very small slice of that company, which gives you ownership over that company. Let's go into Nvidia, for example. Now this is a very popular stock. Over the past year, it is up by over 36%. So this has performed really well over 2025. So the thing is that stocks go up and down in value all of the time. So as an investor, what you want to do is to own stocks that will go up in value over the long term. This means whatever you buy now should be up in value later, and that is essentially what an investment is. Now, like I said before, we have no idea what company is going to go up and up over the long term, and that's where the complication comes into investing. Now, if you wanted to buy a company, for example, Nvidia, please do your own research first, and then when you decide you want to buy this company, all you have to do is to press the big blue button at the bottom of the screen. Now, when you press that, there are a few options. The first one is a market order. Now, this will attempt to buy you shares in the company that you're selected into whenever the market is open. Currently, the market isn't open, so as soon as the market opens, Trading 2-on-2 will try to find you the amount of shares that you're requesting. Like I've mentioned many times before, the prices of stocks go up and down all of the time, so you're not guaranteed to get any sort of prices. There are two ways in which you can buy shares. The first is to select the number of shares that you want. On Trading 2-on-2, you can buy fractional shares. So for example, a whole share of Nvidia is well over $180. So if you don't have $180 in your account, you can still buy shares in Nvidia, just fractional shares. And fractional shares are just like the name suggests, they are a fraction of a share. And remember, a share is technically a fraction of a company, so you're getting a very small ownership of that company. So if I wanted to buy 0.1 shares of Nvidia, for example, I can type in 0.1. I can also type in 0.001, and that will cost me around 14 pence. But of course, when the market opens, Nvidia could be worth a lot more or a lot less. There's also another way in which you can buy shares easily, and that's by pressing number of shares and then changing that to value. Now, in my opinion, this is simpler because you can type in exactly how much you want to spend in buying shares of a specific company. For example, if you type in £1, Trading 2-on-2 will then try to get you £1 worth of Nvidia shares, for example. All you have to do then is to press review order, and then on this confirmation screen, you can see any other fees that apply. For example, if you are buying a foreign company and you're based in the UK and that company is in dollars or in euros, there will be a foreign exchange fee, so do bear that in mind. Once you're happy with that, you can press send by order, and when the market opens, Trading 2-on-2 will try to actually get that order for you, although you might not exactly get 0.0072 shares as shown here. Now on Trading 2-on-2, if you're not ready to buy stocks and shares right now, you can actually gain interest on your cash. As you can see right now, I have £14.26 of free cash. That's not actually doing anything. Now, if you press the three horizontal lines at the bottom of the screen, so right at the top, it does say interest on cash. So over here, you can see how much cash you have. For example, I have £14.26. So currently on Trading 2-on-2, you can actually enable interest to earn interest on your cash. I have it currently disabled out of personal preferences. So the current interest rate on uninvested cash is 3.8% as an annual equivalent rate. Now, this is subject to change, and you probably will see a different number based on when you actually watch this video. So on such a small amount of cash, I will be earning a very small amount of interest, so that's £0.0001. So when this adds up to 1p, this will be added to your account. Now this is actually daily interest on your Trading 2-on-2 Invest account and your Trading 2-on-2 Stocks and Shares ISA. If I had £14,000, for example, then the daily interest amount would be higher and I would be paid out daily. If it's less than 1 pence, then you won't be paid until you reach 1 pence. Now it's very important to note that that this cash is actually put into qualifying money market funds and banks. And qualifying money market funds are classed as a form of investment. So technically your capital is at risk, although there is a very small risk of losing money with a qualifying money market fund, but the risk is still there. Now, all you have to do is to press the blue enable button. Now, when you first do this, you have to go through a disclaimer saying that you understand your money is in qualifying money market funds and banks. And then once you've done that, it's very simple. Interest is enabled, and it's also very easy to disable it. So in order to disable it, all you have to do is scroll all the way down and just press don't pay me interest. And then yes, stop paying me interest. And just like that, the interest is off. Now, you may want to disable interest for different reasons, for example, ethical reasons, or if you don't want to receive interest outside of an ISA, for example, if you are an additional rate taxpayer and every pound that you earn in interest outside of that, you do have to pay tax on that. So that's the absolute basics in how to use the Trading 212 app, but I haven't shown you yet how to actually sell holdings that you own. So this is my stocks and shares ISA. All I have to do is open the drawer to see my investments. For example, I have 2 shares here. Now, if I wanted to sell out these shares, I can go down at the bottom and press sell. You can only sell shares in companies that you actually own. So if you don't own any shares, the only button you will see is buy. So when the market opens, I can sell my 2 shares, or I can sell fractional versions of my shares. For example, if I wanted to, for whatever reason, sell 1.06 shares of the 2 shares that I have, I can do that. Press review order and then press sell order. So when the market opens, Trading 212 will try to sell 1.06 shares of these holdings. Now, if you're wondering why I haven't covered these additional advanced options at the top, well, I actually have a separate video detailing that. I think this video is just for beginners, so I don't want to overcomplicate things. But usually for beginners, you will use the market order. I actually never use market order. I always use limit orders. And of course, if you check that video out, it will show you exactly why I do that. Another thing that I want to go through is pies on Trading 212, which is a Trading 212 exclusive feature, which gives you a lot of control over your investments. So again, if you are within your stocks and shares ISA or invest account, just pull up this bar here. This is your portfolio, which is a list of all the investments you have. So down here, there's a section called pies. By default, the pies are at the top. I've just changed this. As you can see, I do have 1 pie, and you can also press create a pie. Now, what this allows you to do is to manage different investments by putting it within a pie. Now, within a pie, you have different slices if you have multiple different companies. Now, on Trading 212, one of the most popular pies is the almost daily dividends pie, which has over 200,000 copiers. Now, this pie has 50 slices, which is the maximum amount you can have. But essentially, you can copy this pie if you want to. This has 50 companies that will pay dividends at a very regular basis. So this is what we call a community pie or a social pie. And this allows you to copy other people's investments in the way that they've created their pies. Again, I don't recommend you actually doing this as a beginner. Just because you copied someone's pie doesn't mean that you will get the performance they've received. Past performance has no indication of what you're going to get in the future. But you can also create a custom pie like I have. You can put 1 company, multiple companies, and then you can unlock different features, as I'll show you right now. So this is the pie that I currently have, and this allows me to carry out the experiment that I'm doing over 365 days, investing £10 every single day into the S&P 500. Now, when you put your investments into a pie, you can actually enable this feature over here called Autoinvest, and this allows you to invest within your pie at a regular interval. For example, daily, weekly, every 2 weeks, monthly, every 2 months, or every 6 months. Now, a lot of people want to set and forget their investments. This allows them to invest, let's say, £100 per month or whatever it is. And the thing is, with the stock market, consistency is what gives the results over the long term if you are well diversified. This also allows you to make projections and keep on track with your investments, and it just makes the whole thing a lot easier. Now, remember when I just said that over the long term, if you are consistent with your investments, that's where the majority of people's returns come from. Well, the stock market can be very difficult to navigate if you are investing into individual companies, for example, Nvidia, Apple, whatever it is. It's very hard to know if these companies are going to continue giving you good results over the long term. However, based on decades and centuries of data, the trend in the stock market seems to be that the stock market overall does seem to go up as a function of time. This means that if you invest into a broad market index, something like an all-world fund, you are increasing your chances of generating long-term wealth over the long term. Although, once again, past performance will not guarantee you any future results. On Trading 212, instead of investing into individual companies, you can invest into what is known as ETFs. So ETFs are funds called exchange traded funds, which allows you to buy a broad market index, something like an all world. So what an all world index does is basically invest into all of the different stock markets across the world. And the idea is that the stock market overall, or the world overall, grows. So instead of picking and choosing, companies that may or may not do well, you capture the globe. And based on history, the world as a whole has always grown. So make sure to check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you in the next video.